Hello everyone, it's Justin. Yeah. Okay, so question is that I struggle with jealousy a lot, and what's wrong with me? There's been a time where everyone has felt jealous about something, Um, I was jealous about how everyone was very attractive and everything, and then I grew my fro out, what I'm saying? I don't feel that way anymore. Because I'm super pretty now. Swag. Anyway, so, jealousy is one of those type of things where you're focused in on the one thing that you ain't got, that this other person has, that you wish you had. And you're so focused in on that you have forgotten about all the things that you do have. And ironically, the person that you're jealous of probably wishes that they had those things as well. So, for example, someone who is very, very wealthy or well off and everything, a person can be very jealous of that and say, hey, you need to go ahead and help out the rest of us and da-da-da-da-da-da, all that type of things, But at the same time, too, that person may be kind of jealous of the fact that, they don't have a life we may have a lifestyle, this other person may have a lifestyle to where it allows them to be able to easily spend time with their family, with their friends, things like that, because they're not about that super busy life that this other person may be, about. So jealousy is just focusing on that one thing that you just don't have, and it doesn't make any actual sense. So I have a Bible verse for this too. It's pretty interesting the way that it reads. It's in James 3:16. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder in every vile practice. Because what happens is that you're so focused in on that one thing so hard that you're willing to hurt, walk over, do anything in order to get that thing. And it can start a small thing and then begin to escalate more and more and more and more and more until, everyone's got a problem. But mainly you have a problem. But it's not anything to where something is necessarily wrong with you, It's just that the processing the information that you have around you is just that it's focused in on the things that you don't have rather than what you do have. So just switch the focus over. That's all that's really doing. So it's not a matter of freaking out and looking at that stuff. It's about, hey, I may not have this, but I have friends, I have family, it can be something as minor as, I have fantastic music. I have fantastic people around me. I have whatever, just whatever that is. It's not that you're neglecting the one thing that you have, that you don't have, You can begin a process, and write it down. You can begin a process in order to attain those things, if you want, If you don't want it, then you're not going to write it down. But if you really, really want that, then you'll go ahead and begin a process by writing it down to attain those things. So, but if this is the case where, just need to switch some things over, think about all the wonderful things that you have going for you. Stop thinking that the things that are going wrong are somehow your reality and that you're a realist. You're not a realist. It's realistic to consider the good and the bad. It's realistic to consider that there's good and bad in situations, that there's a certain amount of balance between those two things. So, saying that you're a realist is not really getting at it. Your process is just kind of off in just how do you think. So be a real realist and notice the good and the bad. But don't focus in on the bad, because all that's going to do is get you stuck and get you jealous. And then begin to put other things into your life that are going to be harmful to you and the people around you. So just chill, breathe, take an inventory, write it down. You already know all the things that are going wrong. What do you have that you're just thankful for, and write it all down. Just write it down. Point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Write it all down and go from there. And just be thankful for that, And if you're a believer, thank God for that. Truly. You stay in that moment of praise and everything, then things are going to look a lot better. It's kind of like budgeting almost. it feels as though you've gotten a raise when you begin to budget your money rather than wondering, where all my money go? Well, when you wrote it down, you figured out where all your money went, so now you have more money. It's kind of like, I feel like I got a raise. Same thing with your thought process. If you, not squeaky voice, puberty. But it's kind of like, you know, if you're going through your inventory and everything in terms of your all the things that you had to be thankful of, you feel better. You're not jealous like that anymore. You're like, I got some good things going here, and they're unique to me too, and that's kind of cool, and I'm kind of thankful about that. So, all right, guys, but nothing's wrong with you. It's just a matter of processing the information differently. That's all that it is. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later. Loves and hugs, and do me a favor. Hug somebody today. Swagger.